Good morning, students. Myself, Umesh Kumar. I welcome you all. Today, we are going to learn chapter 10 of your science textbook. The name of the chapter is Air and Water. In this chapter, we will study about atmosphere, different layers of the atmosphere, composition of the air, uses of water, etc. So, let's start the class. Dear students, you know that the most important thing that we need on the earth is air. It is one of the primary things that makes life possible on earth. Can we see the air? No, we cannot see the air. But we can feel it when it does the work, like moving the twigs and leaves of the trees. This shows that air is present everywhere. Human beings, animals, and plants. They need air for the respiration process. Respiration process gives the animals and plants the energy to eat, grow, and live life. So, it is important for all of us. So, when the air moves, it is called wind. Now, let's study about the atmosphere. What is atmosphere? The earth is surrounded by a blanket of air, which we call the atmosphere. Did you get it? It means that atmosphere is a layer of gases that surrounds the planet Earth and makes the conditions suitable for living things. It extends about 600 kilometers from the surface of the Earth. It means that the range of the atmosphere is around 600 kilometers from the Earth. Now we will see the different parts of the atmosphere. We saw that atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that surrounds the Earth. So this layer is divided into 5 parts. They are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and last exosphere. Let's study about them in details. Troposphere. It is the first layer that is nearest to the Earth. It starts at the Earth's surface and extends to about 15 kilometers high. सबसे पहला लेयर ट्रोपोस्फियर होता है जो अर्थ के नज़दीक होता है और अर्थ सरफेस से इसकी रेंज 15 से 20 किलोमीटर्स तक होती है. What is the importance of this layer? In this layer, weather occurs and it has the air that we breathe. Clouds are also found in this layer. As you climb higher in this layer, what happens? The temperature drops from 17 to minus 52 डिग्री सेल्सियस. जैसे जैसे इस लेयर में हम ऊपर की ओर जाते हैं तो टेम्परेचर क्या होता है? डिक्रीज होते जाता है. Second layer of the atmosphere is stratosphere. It is just above the troposphere and it extends to 15 kilometers high. ट्रोपोस्फियर के बाद के लेयर को स्ट्रेटोस्फियर कहते हैं और इसकी रेंज 50 किलोमीटर्स तक होती है. What is present in this layer? Approximately 90% of the atmosphere's ozone it is present in stratosphere. एटमॉस्फेयर का 90% ओजोन जो है इसी लेयर में पाया जाता है. One more thing is that the temperature in this region it increases gradually to minus 3 degrees Celsius. What is the reason behind this? It is due to the absorption of ultraviolet radiation. यूवी रेडिएशंस के एब्जॉर्प्शन की वजह से इस लेयर का जो टेम्परेचर जो है ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज होता है. The third layer is the mesosphere. It is just above the stratosphere and it extends to around 85 kilometers high. Stratosphere के बाद कौन सी लेयर आती है? Mesosphere. और इसकी रेंज 85 किलोमीटर्स हाई तक हो सकती है. What happens in this region? The temperature falls to minus 90 degrees Celsius due to increase in altitude. It means that When we go high up in this region, the temperature falls to minus 90 degrees Celsius. So this is the coldest layer. The next layer is the thermosphere, and it is just above the mesosphere. This layer extends up to 600 kilometers. मेसोस्फीयर के बाद कौन सी लेयर आती है? थर्मोस्फीयर, और इसकी रेंज 600 किलोमीटर तक की होती है. द टेम्परेचर इन दिस रीजन इंक्रीजेस एज वी गो हायर. इट इज ड्यू टू द sun's energy. The temperature in this region can go as high as 1727 degree Celsius. थर्मोस्फीयर सबसे हॉटेस्ट लेयर होता है, जिसकी टेम्परेचर जैसे जैसे हम ऊपर जाते हैं उतनी बढ़ती जाती है, और इस रीजन में टेम्परेचर 1727 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक बढ़ सकती है. The last layer of the Earth's atmosphere is the exosphere. It is on top of the thermosphere and continues until it merges with the space. एटमॉस्फेयर की सबसे लास्ट लेयर एक्सोस्फीयर होती है, और यह स्पेस तक कंटिन्यू होती है. As we go up, the temperature rises, and here the atmosphere becomes very thin. So these are the layers of the atmosphere from the Earth's surface: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and at last exosphere. You can see in the picture that the thermosphere and exosphere, they are much above the surface of the Earth. The temperature in this region can increase a lot, but the air would be cold because the hot molecules, they are far away and they float here and there. थर्मोस्फीयर और एक्सोस्फीयर, इन दोनों रीजन्स में टेम्परेचर जो है बहुत बढ़ता है, बट एयर जो है ठंडी होती है, क्योंकि जो हॉट मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं एक दूसरे से दूर रहते हैं और इधर उधर फ्लोट करते हैं. These are the 5 layers of the atmosphere. Troposphere is the nearest layer and exosphere is the farthest layer. Troposphere layer has the air that we breathe, and in this region the weather occurs. Now let's see the uses of atmosphere. The first thing is that it traps energy from the sun and maintains a suitable temperature to live on the earth. एटमॉस्फेयर जो है सन से एनर्जी ट्रैप करके एक सूटेबल टेम्परेचर मेंटेन करती है, जिससे हम सरवाइव कर सकते हैं. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, डू यू नो विच आर द ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस? द ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस आर वाटर वेपर, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, methane and nitrous oxide. What is their use? They trap the sun's energy and maintain the temperature of the earth. Without the greenhouse gases, the earth would be too cold for the survival of the living organism. अगर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस जैसे कि वाटर वेपर, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, मीथेन, ये सब प्रेजेंट नहीं होते तो अर्थ जो है बहुत कोल्ड हो जाती, जिससे सर्वाइवल करना मुश्किल हो जाता. नाउ वी विल सी व्हाट इज द ओजोन लेयर. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द ओजोन शील्ड. ओजोन लेयर इज एन एरिया इन द स्ट्रेटोस्फियर वेयर ozone is highly concentrated. It absorbs most of the UV rays from the sun. ओजोन लेयर जो है एक थिन लेयर होता है जो स्ट्रेटोस्फियर में प्रेजेंट होता है. ओजोन लेयर क्या करता है? हमें हार्मफुल यूवी रेडिएशन से बचाता है, जिससे कि स्किन कैंसर ये सब बीमारी हो सकती है. ओजोन लेयर एनिमल्स और ह्यूमन बींग्स को हार्मफुल यूवी रेडिएशन से प्रोटेक्ट करता है. Atmosphere also contains oxygen, which is used by most organisms for respiration, and plants use carbon dioxide for photosynthesis process. एटमॉस्फेयर में ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट होता है जो हमें रेस्पिरेशन में हेल्प करता है, और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लांट्स को फोटोसिंथेसिस में हेल्प करता है. And at last, the atmosphere protects the earth from being hit by meteors. They never reach the earth because they burn up while passing through the different layers of atmosphere. So, these are the uses of the atmosphere. It maintains a suitable temperature for the survival of living things. Now let's see the uses of air. It has many uses in our day-to-day life. For example, we pump it in our cycle tubes, footballs, volleyballs, etc. We blow it into balloons. The most important thing is that we breathe in air to remain alive. Without it, we cannot live at all. Plants and animals, they also need air to live. Now let's see the composition of air. Air is a mixture of many gases and water vapor. It contains nitrogen, oxygen, and traces of water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other components. You can see in the picture that about 78% of air is nitrogen. It is the inactive part of the air, so it does not help in burning. Next is the oxygen. The air contains about 21% of oxygen gas. It is the most active part of the air. This gas helps in burning, and also animals and human beings, they breathe in air for the respiration. Next is the carbon dioxide. It is also a gas that is present in the air in trace amount. It is also very useful for green plants. Green plants take carbon dioxide from the air in making their food in the presence of sunlight. This process is known as photosynthesis. Thus, air is the very life of all plants. Air also contains water vapor. It is always present in the air. And from where does it come? It comes from evaporation of water from the water bodies because of the heat of the sun. So this is the composition of the air. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 1% water vapor, carbon dioxide, argon, etc. With this, I end up today's video. Thank you.